Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're going to talk about some Paragon news that recently got announced on Twitter and on YouTube through the PlayStation and Paragon team, where they did an announcement trailer for IGGY and SCORCH, and that was released right after I made my video about IGGY and SCORCH yesterday, which was like a news video plus a giveaway for Paragon, so that was pretty cool. But then they released this big information, and they show some gameplay and some footage of IGGY and SCORCH, and it is bloody amazing. And in my video yesterday talking about Paragon and IGGY and SCORCH, we did say that he could get released next week, and we were right, which gets me super excited since it looks like the Paragon system of releasing heroes every 3 weeks is working really well at the moment. I'm guessing they're going to have that for quite a while until the roster gets full with heroes, and they can slow it down to make it a 6-week release for every hero, or even months until a hero is released into the game. But before we get into this video, if you haven't seen yet, check out all the IGGY and SCORCH's ability sets and pretty much everything about him when we talk about stats and synergy and little combos and his kit pretty much in another video that I've showcased on my channel before watching this one, so you get more of an understanding of what is going on with his hero spotlight. Yes, we're doing an IGGY and SCORCH hero spotlight right now, so without further ado, let's get into it. So IGGY and SCORCH, what is he? He's one big muscle man that does so much damage. No. He's the other way around. He's one small little creature. With his little beast, he's one savage motherfucker. And if that wasn't enough for you to play him already, let's talk about his kit and the abilities they have showcased within this trailer. The first part of IGGY and SCORCH's kit that we are showcased with is his basic attack, and his basic attack is pretty much his constant damage source. Every time he needs to rely on something, he'll be using his basic attack, but this basic attack can also help with his passive Ignite, with his oil traps and oil abilities. And straight after his basic attack, they do showcase his ultimate, which is in his kit, and that is called Flamethrower, where SCORCH just breathes out flames towards his enemies and destroys them, and also applies energy damage and a burn effect. And once SCORCH belches, he's able to knock back enemies in a cone effect. SCORCH is legit breathing out fire. Well, that escalated quickly. And right after that, we get to see IGGY and SCORCH's flame turrets in action, and he's using them to control down a section within the jungle and not letting the enemy hero push him, since these do a lot of damage and also applying burn effect, which will help with his passive. Then we get to see another ability within his kit, and that is called Oil Trail, where he leaves a trail of oil on the ground as SCORCH gains movement speed, but also applies an oil effect on the enemy, which can be ignited with his basic attacks, Flamethrower ability, or his flame turrets. And right after that, we see another ability within his kit, and that's called Oil Trap, where SCORCH releases an oil blob on his enemy, dealing energy damage, and also putting an oil effect on the enemy, which can be ignited with the burn abilities, his Flamethrower, basic attacks, and the flame turrets. And also you get to see his Ignite passive in action. So by now, 99% of you want to play IGGY and SCORCH before it actually comes out, or on the release date of the character, which will make the queue times a living hell. But there's also that 1% that's still thinking about it. But let's see this, and this should change your mind. IGGY and SCORCH's taunt, we get to see within this trailer as well. Look how good it is. He's drinking one of his Molotovs, and he just doesn't give a fuck. Look at him, oh my god. And this is the true definition of a savage. So we combined all the information we had to create this hero spotlight for you guys, the Paragon community, to enjoy and have an understanding of the character before he's actually released on April 21st. So mates, if you enjoyed the video, show your support by smashing that bloody like button. Let's try to get 30 likes for this video. And if you guys want to see more Paragon gaming content on my channel, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. Oh, time to go, but don't you worry, we're back very soon. Hang to us, boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet. IGGY and SCORCH be hella heavy.